Yeah. Vern Spivak. Joe Brisbia. And Nathan Adler. Nathan, stand up and take a bow. So, perfect time to mention two more seniors. Joe is a senior, and Joe will be heading off to West Virginia to study, get this. Wait a minute. What was it? I wrote it down and now I can't see it. Geology and music double major. And Nathan is headed off to the University of Illinois to study computer engineering. Nathan, take another round of applause. Stand up. Joe, stand up. All righty, boys, good job. Our next tune is a famous Thad Jones composition entitled The Big Dipper. It will feature Mitchell Alcozer on the trumpet, Casey O'Sullivan on the saxophone, and of course, our amazing Vern Spivak on the drums. Here is The Big Dipper. As soon as Kate's plugged in. How about a hand for Kate Pavlik on the bass? She is not a senior. Here we go, Big Dipper. Vern Spivak, Mitchell Alcozer, Casey O'Sullivan. Yeah. Now we're gonna bring back Vern at the end, and I gotta say he's been really put to extra work today. When he came in, he didn't know he was going to play with the jazz choir. He didn't know that he was going to give a little drum clinic. He almost got roped into pulling the grand prize ticket, but then his wife bought a ticket, and we just didn't want to take that chance. But we wish you good luck on winning that prize. We are going to now... Yeah, you can do that. We're going to play a really wild tune. And it's quite cacophonous. You can look that up when you go home. And it's a tune by the great bassist Charles Mingus. And it's a request of Christians. And it's called Moanin'. And it's going to feature the baritone saxophones, especially Christian, but also Madison. How about a round of applause for Madison Masiga? And we just made some last-minute changes to this, so I'm just keeping my fingers crossed, because this one's really hard. I think they're just about ready. So this is going to start off with just Christian. Mingus's Moanin'. Christian Bierma, Madison Masiga, and the entire saxophone section. I'm really sweating away back there on the drums. Connor Tim. Connor, take a bow. Stand up and take a bow. Kate's fingers are probably bleeding. I know my ears are. Wild music. Charles Mingus. Okay. We're now going to feature not only a senior, and I didn't mention this before, but Nathan, come up here too, would you please? Come on up here. Quickly. You know, this school has been open for 6 years, and the very first year it was open, we had a jazz band. They asked me to run the jazz band. I was excited to do that. And when I came in, there was hardly any players. So I thought, well, what am I going to do? I don't have saxophones, I don't have enough trumpets, didn't even have a bass player. Had to hire a bass player from JJC to come in every once in a while at the rares and then play our concerts. And I then also had the idea, I talked to Jen Clark and I said, there's probably some pretty good junior high kids I could pull up, right? Can I pull some of them up? So Nathan and Casey have been with us all 6 years. So give me a round of applause. Casey's older brother Dan went through the band too. He's now at NIU playing. Does he play in the jazz band now? He did for a little while. He's studying to be a meteorologist. So someday we'll see him on the news on TV. And then Nathan's older brother was with us for pretty much all that time too. Right? Did I pull him up? No, he was a freshman in the first year. Okay. So anyway. So this is my last O'Sullivan and my last Adler, so it's pretty sad for me to lose them, especially since they're such awesome students, and I don't know what to say, guys, except we'll miss you. And, we hope you keep playing forever. Guys, keep playing and playing forever. David, you can have a seat. And this is going to feature Casey. It's a pretty tune called Grace, written by Sammy Nestico and Quincy Jones. And Annalise Trout will also get some time in here. This is called Grace. All right, Casey O'Sullivan, super senior. Casey is heading off, and let's give him a big round of applause for this, to the Army. In advance, thank you for your service to our country. I'm sure you will make a fine officer. Right? I want to see some stripes on those shoulders. I don't know if that's how it works, but... All right, we're going to bring back our guest soloist, and we have Mr. Rucklick, and we have some raffle stuff. So, Mr. Rucklick, I'll turn it over to you.
Let's have another hand for the jazz band, please. Aren't they awesome? So before we do the drawing for the car raffle, I just want to draw really special attention to our co-chairs of the car raffle, Mr. Jim Stellwagen and Mr. Bill O'Connell. Folks, I'll say from my perspective, I've been around for a lot of firsts. And generally, firsts are very messy and not well thought through, and they get better as time goes on, but that first year is usually pretty touch and go. I will say that these two gentlemen just did an amazing job of thinking this fundraiser through from start to finish, and it has been just wildly successful, and they both put so much work and so much effort into it. Just really thank you guys very much. And now it's time for the fun part. So do you guys want to? Okay, we're going to do other raffles first.
Okay, first of all, somebody dropped an SD card. It was right on the ledge out there. It's going to be up by the, back by the raffle table where you bought raffle tickets. So if anybody's missing an SD card. Okay, the meat and sweet basket. It's a red ticket, 286630. 286630. 286630. All right, we got a winner. The Girly Girl basket. Orange ticket, 415483. 415483. Perfect, Scott. And the Origami Owl, 414298. 414298. Come on. Please. 414298. I'll pick another number. Four 414.
All right, thank you, Cindy. All right, so it's time to pull the ticket for the car raffle. We want to thank everyone for their participation. We've had a lot of tickets sold. We needed 1,500 tickets sold for giving away the car. And we sold a few tickets less than that. 1,221 tickets sold, which is a lot of tickets, and we thank you very much. That's going to mean a little over $10,000 of profit going into the Boosters account to help support this great music program. And that's also going to mean somebody is going to win about $10,000. So here comes the drawing. Hello, Audrey. Audrey's going to do the honors. Dig down deep there, Audrey. You can't read Mom's name, right? All right. It's ticket number 150958. Goes to Judy Rice. I'm guessing Judy's not here, but she will be notified, and she just won about $10,000. But we sure thank everyone for your support, and look for us to do this again. Very good.
One more thing that I'd like to mention is this fundraiser was made possible with the cooperation of Denny Guests, South Oak Dodge, Chrysler Plymouth in Madison, Illinois. Anybody that needs a Dodge Chrysler or a Jeep vehicle or parts or service for a Dodge Chrysler or Jeep vehicle might want to think about supporting them because they did a great job supporting us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen. Nice job. And what was the young lady's name who pulled the ticket? Audrey. Sweet. We have one more bit of business before we bring up Mr. Spivak one more time. Each year I give out an award called the Woody Herman Award. It's for our most outstanding contributor, and this year's award goes to, and I'm sure it's no surprise, to Christian Bierma. Christian, stand up. Make it out of there. Don't knock anything over. Congratulations, sir. Christian's been my right-hand man all year long, rehearsing the band, warming up the band, tuning up the band when I'm not there. Nicely done, Christian. Oh, wait, we got one more thing here. It's okay, come on up.
I just wanted to say that there's desserts left and they're half price. So for $1, you can get whatever desserts are left. Thanks.
Wahoo! All right, Mr. Spivak, please come up here and give a big round of applause to Mr. Vern Spivak. And Mr. Spivak would like to say a few words. Thank you for being here today.
I would like to just say a very quick thank you to all of you and all of the music faculty and the students here for really giving me a wonderful day. I don't know if you know, I got here today about 3:30 and we had rehearsal at 4, and that was the only time we had to really put all of this together. And you guys have such a wonderful music program. Can we get a big round of applause for all the students that performed today? I would also like to extend a very sincere thank you to my good friend, Mr. Scott Wagstaff. Scott and I kind of grew up together. That was the beginning of the story at NIU back in the Stone Age when we were back there in 1979-ish, something like that. But that's when I met Scott, and I know more of Scott's story. I know you all know him as Mr. Wagstaff, who runs around here in a business suit all week teaching kids, but I know him as Scott. Kind of. It's kind of a business suit kind of thing. But I know him as Scott Wagstaff, the world-class musician, not just local, state class, national class, but world class. Those of you who may not know, Scott has toured and performed with the Woody Herman Thundering Herd as lead trumpet player. Now, if you've never heard of that band, don't look them up on Wikipedia. You look up that band in the history books of jazz. And the Woody Herman Orchestra was the deal. And just recently, Scott and I had sort of a window of time, maybe about 30 years that we didn't really talk to each other. We sort of went our own ways. And I recently put together my own big band. It's the Burn Speedak Big Band. You can look us up on Facebook, and would love to do a concert here next year, by the way. That's just a little plug. But I was so delighted when some of the college chums that I had got together and said, hey, we got Scott Wagstaff to play in our trumpet section. I was like, you've got to be kidding. It was like winning the lottery. So anytime you could play in a band with somebody like Scott, that was like a really, really big deal. And we've had a great time getting reconnected. It was sort of like, hey, Scott, what's new? I haven't seen you in 30 years kind of a thing, but we're slowly starting to catch up. And I would like to thank all of these students for doing such a great job, especially the drummers you have at this school. Quite frankly, I'm blown away. I know all school districts have one or two good drummers. You guys got a lot of really, really great drummers from the junior high up. Are the junior high guys here, or where's the junior high drummers? There they are, yeah. Go ahead, stand up. You guys earned it. And also our high school guys are up there. Jack is up there and has done a really, really great job. Jack was going to play on a really tiny school drum set. And then Scott had the idea. He said, hey, maybe you ought to do a drum battle with Vern and trade some solos. And then it was like all of a sudden there was silence, and he was like, I'll be right back. And they said, well, where are you going? He goes, I got to go home and get my drums. So that drum set appeared in like 10 minutes. It was just gone and back. So we're going to close tonight with a little piece called El Centro, and a very fun piece, and we'll do a lot of drumming. And once again, thank you very much for my part in what took place here tonight. I really appreciate you having me out, and I had a blast. Thank you so much.
Can we keep hiring my friends for this so they'll say nice things about me? All right. El Centro, here we go. Yeah. All right. Starts out with Brendan Wasso on piano. We might as well say people now because we just want to get out of here when we're done. Ann Leese on the flute, Brendan Wasso on the piano, Brian Dexheimer and Nathan Adler on trombones, Sam Grubisic and Mark Masha on trumpets, and Vern and Jack on drums. Did I forget anybody? Okay, here we go. And El Centro.
member, Nathan Adler.